Equipco TV. It's going to be larger than life.
So here before. We're starting our little relaxation adventure here. As you see, the chair behind me looks comfortable, so I think we're all in the right mindset. We're all ready to rock and roll here. Here's Adam over here, ready to
guys, just getting some relaxation in while.
There's so let me explain myself. There is that happening with my feet. So I have very, very ticklish feet. So it's good. It's good. No problem. No problems. No problems. Can hardly even feel it at all. Come here to relax at breathtaking Nails and Spa. Super happy about it. Ottawa, Ontario. Rock and roll. Love it.
So here we are in the Ottawa nation's capital, and today we decided to go for some pedicures here to relax. Matthew's having a little bit of an issue over there with ticklish feet, as you can see here. He says he gets pedicures all the time, but I'm not sure I believe it.
Come on, I get them every 4 to 6 weeks. You got to keep your feet healthy, keep a healthy soul. That's the rule. The two are interlinked and connected. Holy moly!
Did you feel like just?
No, actually, no. That's actually my favorite piece.
Okay, good.
So we had a long day today, seeing city inspectors, builders. We saw a couple contractors, a few distributors, one engineer. We started early this morning and finished about 6 o'clock, so we came straight here for some relaxation. Matthew, how you doing, bud?
Super good. Yeah. Super excited. Having a great time. There's a cheese grater on my foot.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. Parmesan cheese there.
Hardly tickles at all. Hardly even tickles at all.
So we're going to check back in with you in a little bit here. Matthew's having a real rough time over there, so we'll check back in a bit when we get some paraffin wax. Matthew has yet to figure out what the paraffin wax is.
Adam, can you please tell the folks at home what you just told me is about to happen to my feet?
Well, see, Matthew's feet are in rough shape, so he needs something called paraffin wax. And what he's about to do is stick his foot into a bag of steaming hot wax.
It's hot, but it's not too hot?
No.
It's just boiling.
Yeah, it's just boiling wax.
Yeah.
Wait. Good. Can't wait. Equipco. Anything for the fans? I've just realized something. Eventually, I'm gonna have to take that wax off my foot. Did you see the amount of hair that was on my foot? Oh my.
Just put my foot in.
It's too hot? It's good?
Oh, that's hot.
It's hot?
It's good.
Just keep going. Oh, that is hot. Extremely hot. Burning.
You feel relaxed though,
Bottom
bud?
of my... No, not at this moment.
I gotta tell you, I've been here for a while, and my pink feet bags have done whatever they need to do, and I feel great. I feel super good. There you go, Adam. There's bag number 1. Thought about being finished.
Still super hot.
So, Adam and I have been in our foot bags now for about the last 16 minutes. They're starting to lock the place up and close up. I think they're going to go home soon. We might be here overnight. We'll see. All right, a little bit of an update. Turns out they did come back and finish it off here. And So this is what happens when you put wax on your feet. Not only are they now super clean and smooth, but like all the traction on the bottom is gone. So I tried to stand up and it's like walking on ice. Amazing, right? Pedicures. Breathtaking nails and spa, Ottawa, Ontario. Breath taken.
And lots of tournaments and money invested on that, that's for sure.
And what about you, Matthew? Same question.
Well, my hockey skills are not where Adam's are, that's for sure. Nor is my black belt at the same degree as Adam's. In fact, any sport moving around, I'm not really involved with, nor do I care for. My hobbies are, you know, more personal, and I enjoy my comic books. I think that's been made abundantly clear, and if it hasn't, I enjoy comic books. And music. I go home every night, and the first thing I do is turn on the sound system for the house and listen to whatever band's kind of taking my fancy that day. One thing it will not be is the Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. That is not going to be played. But yeah, comic books and music is really kind of my two go-tos for the most part.
So I'll ask you guys this, and now it's funny because this is a segment of this question, so this is going to be an interesting answer from Matthew. What is your favorite sports team?
What's a sports team?
Good question. That's good. So you don't really follow sports, but just because you're from Toronto, when you say Toronto, is there anything that you do follow at all on sport? I know, actually, well, not sports. I know you're an avid fisherman, and I believe hunter too, aren't you?
I am for sure, but I could actually do this sports team question. When I was in grade high school, somewhere in that gamut of years, I wore all the Raiders gear, the Los Angeles Raiders gear at the time before they moved to, are they not Cleveland Raiders or Oakland? Oakland Raiders. I've seen highlights on television. But yeah, the Oakland Raiders is a team that I know exists. Therefore, they're my favorite.
And this is an easy question for Adam, if anyone who's been following the show.
Well, there's two parts to this question. I'll tell you who's not my favorite team. And that's the Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh, nice. They're my favorite team.
Obviously, I'm a Leaf fan. Been a Leaf fan all my life. And I'm a huge Toronto Blue Jays fan as well. Definitely not a Yankees fan, right, Jamie?
Well, let's move away from sports and let's start this question with Matthew, and even for Adam if he knows anything about it. But Matthew, you love comics. You just made that apparent. Who's your favorite hero?
Well, yeah, I'm happy to answer this one, and I'll try to do it in less than an hour and a half speech. Okay, there's a comic series out there called Transmetropolitan. It's a government agency where it kind of has become a tyrannical government overview, and a rebel journalist named Spider has come in to shake up the system, and that would be my favorite hero. Now, is that my favorite character out of all comics? Well, again, trying to keep it under an hour. It is not, you know, I do have other favorites, but hero, Spider from Transmetropolitan, highly recommend. If you don't know him, check it out. It is a very graphic comic, so I encourage you to let your children read it and see what happens from there.
Well,
Great conversation starter.
Well, before we go to Adam, because this just popped in my head, really, is there any character or hero, bad guy that could beat Superman?
Oh, absolutely.
Who would be one?
Well, for starters, the Hulk could beat Spider-Man, and I'll tell you why. The Hulk can beat Spider-Man because the Hulk's powers are unlimited. The madder he gets, the stronger he gets. Superman's power is limited by our yellow sun. Therefore, during a cloudy day, his strength goes down to like a tenfold. Hulk can beat Spider-Man. Go ahead, fight me.
He said Superman.
That's what I said.
And this is why we got into more questions. You could talk about this for hours and hours. So now for you, if you, I know you don't read much comics. I used to read Archie, so.
No, when I was a kid, I liked Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. I was Spider-Man for Halloween once, so.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
You know, we talked about industry earlier. I know, you know, one day when I'm on the show, I'll talk about some of my mentors in the industry. But for you guys, who are some of your mentors and some of the people that you really respected coming up? I know Matthew named a few of his heroes, but who are some of your mentors? I'll start with you on this one, Matthew.
I've worked with some fantastic people in the industry. As some of you folks know, I've worked just about everywhere. I've been hired at a number of places. I've been fired from a number of places. I've been laid off. I've quit. I had one job. I just stopped going. But a lot of people I've worked with. I will say though that the highest level of talent I've ever worked with is Adam Hedden. He's by far the most dedicated and diligent sales professional I've ever worked with. And you know, just trying to keep it humble and above board. I'm thrilled that I get to work every day with him.
So he's one of your mentors then?
Absolutely. I aspire to be as good as he is. He answers his phone like 9 or 10 times, where I'm, geez, maybe high 40.
Great question. Who are some of your mentors, Adam, in the industry?
Well, I wasn't expecting that, so that threw me off a little bit. But I have to start where, you know, I started from when I was a kid. My dad is my biggest mentor in the industry. He's been in the industry for 35, 40 years, somewhere around there. So I've leaned on him a lot. I'm here today because of the knowledge he's given me in the past.
And if no one knows who he's talking about, that's Mr. Jeff Hedden from Alltemp, a great guy. I feel the same way as well. So continue. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. So yeah, like I said, he's probably my biggest mentor. I've had other mentors come and go throughout my career. But I would consider Mel as a mentor, coaching me in different things that I've been learning on the manufacturer rep side of the business, as originally I came from distributor and contractor side of the business. So I've learned a lot from Mel. So I would consider him as a mentor as well.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you both for answering the question. Adam, you're getting a raise, and you're going to have to share your raise with Matthew. All jokes aside, thank you very much. That was very nice. Yeah. Another thing, and again, I'm going over questions that were emailed in because we didn't even ask anyone out there, but when they were emailing me or calling me, when are you going to interview the host? I asked them what kind of questions that they want, and some are generic, but some are outside the box. And one of the good questions I thought is, what do you think needs more attention in this industry? And I'll start with you this time, Adam.
Okay. This is actually something we touched on in one of our interviews, actually with Ralph Supa. I think the hydronics industry as a whole needs some more attention. There's no clear code or expectation in the hydronics industry right now. So something more concrete and for people to follow as a guideline is definitely needed. And this is something we discussed with Ralph Supa in our interview with him. It looks like it's coming down the pipeline, but it's so tough to be able to say, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do. So to find that happy medium is definitely something that we should strive to achieve in the industry.
Well, both you gentlemen got asked to be on a hydronic council or something like that coming up.
Yeah, for the Ottawa region. Yeah.
For the Ottawa region. So you know what? I feel the same way. Our attention needs to be increased, especially on some of CIPH, great industry. If you're not a member of CIPH, you should be a member. HRAI, RSES. For us in our industry, I mean, with things changing with the internet, you know, with e-commerce and stuff, I think we all need to be informed. Like you said, with government changes, code changes, these avenues like CIPH, HRAI, and others, these are the things that broadcast that for us. So great answer there. What do you feel? Do you agree, or do you have something else you want to add?
Well, one thing that I would like to see a bit more attention in the industry is that there's nothing wrong with a hybrid system. And what I mean by that is wet heads or the hydronic techs think that hydronics is the end-all be-all way to heat a home. They look at HRVs like a four-letter word, because they spend all that time heating the air, now you gotta exhaust it and get rid of it. So that brings the V into the HVAC. And then a forced air system, you know, people think that that's the best way to get around central air conditioning, which for what it's worth is correct. Ductless splits can be more efficient, but a central air system, you can get a lot more air out of that and cool you down faster. So an integration, playing with all these things. If you give your radiant heat in the basement and your radiant heat in the bathroom and maybe a rad in the cold room upstairs, as opposed to just letting your furnace handle it all, and you can get air quality pieces inside of a forced air system. Like you can't put a furnace filter in a boiler. It just doesn't work that way. But if you pick and choose different pieces from all the areas of the HVAC-R, if you will, right, industry, you can really put together a sound, solid system, which you can't just get stuck in one silo. You need to integrate and play with all. You can really do good things with that.
Great answers. I guess we're done the interview parts of everything, but while we're here to talk a few things about Equipco TV, we want to thank our vendors, our customers, the contractors, our business partners, the wholesalers, engineers, builders, you name it, everyone that we kind of deal with. The other thing is for people out there, we have advertising opportunities that are coming up. People are starting to ask us, hey, how do we advertise our show? Again, talk about the website, the email, and how they can contact us on that stuff, Adam.
Yeah, so we've got the Equipco email, or Equipco TV email rather. Again, it'll be listed here on the screen. equipcotv@equipcoltd.com. You send emails in there if you have questions or certain things you want to see on our show. If you have a job that you've done in one of our manufacturer lines, our line card will be posted at the end of this episode for you to see who we represent as our complete card. But you send in a project that you want us to come do a site visit, you can send that in there as well. We'll also have promotions going on where you like and share our videos. You can be entered in for a draw we have some Leaf tickets coming up. We have some Ottawa Senators tickets coming up. Some Nest products, whether it be a thermostat or a camera or a CO2 smoke detector. So that's going to be going through our email. So just keep an eye out going forward for different promos we have based off our videos.
Well, and I'd like to thank you guys too. I mean, we have Jamie Tabero, the managing partners, all of our colleagues here at Equipco that have helped out behind the scenes. We keep getting better with the show. We've invested a little bit in it because it's been fun and something for the industry. If anyone has ideas of who they would like to see interviewed, please also email Matthew and Adam. We can discuss that, put those guys in. If there's questions, like you just said, of contractors or anyone's really, really proud of a job they've done and they want to splash a little ad on Equipco TV, please contact us on that. And we just want to thank everyone for making this little initiative and a fun little kind of side project for us actually start to grow. And I think it's been fun for everyone in the industry. So thank you to everyone, our business partners, our vendors, even our competitors. We wish everyone the best of luck. And guys, thanks again for making this a real good episode. And again, it was asked by your fans, and you're getting more. So
it's always fun to do it. Always fun to connect.
Awesome. Now another word for our sponsors. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Hey friends, Matthew and Adam here. We are, believe it or not, going to enjoy ourselves a little bit more fun here in Ottawa, Ontario. Adam, why don't you tell them what we're going to do tonight?
So, if you can or can't tell by our hats, we're going to the Ottawa Senators Leaf game. Clearly I'm a Leafs fan, and Matthew was dropped on his head as a child. So here we are arriving a little bit late because our calls went a little later than anticipated. There's not many people around, so that may or maybe not because of the Carlson trade, or maybe they're just boycotting the Senators altogether. But we're going to go in here, check out the game, and see what we can get up to inside. Follow us in there. Let's go.
Ottawa, Ontario, rock and roll! So Adam is going to get himself a hockey stick. He's a left-hander, which means that, yes, he is pertaining to the devil. Nobody shoots like that. So he's going to go and try to shoot some home runs in the football, hockey, goal. Sports, just not my thing really, but Adam seems to know what he's doing here today, so I'm excited for it, really. I think we got someone ahead of him that's shooting in some pucks. No, it's a ball. Well, maybe it's a ball puck. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, he didn't get any. So now, here comes Adam Hedden. He's got his hockey stick. He's got his smile on. I'm not sure who he's flirting with or hitting on there. Probably everybody. It is Ottawa, a bunch of good-looking people here. All right, so here we go. He's going to put the puck in the ball. No, he's going to put the ball in the hole. He's going to do something, that's for sure. Not with that one, he's not. That's okay. Got lots more. Here he goes. That one might have went. I don't know. It's too fast. Adam, you're shooting so fast. He's killing it, brother. Killing it.
That went in.
Well, not according to physics.
Your number one
It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Here he goes with shot number 4. Or 3, we'll see. Looks like he just killed a guy there. Here he goes with another, there is pucks and balls. I'm not making this up as I go along. There, he killed another thing. He's doing well with his hockey adventures. He's really got the puck stick. The puck sticks. He's really got the puck sticks going on there. He's doing great jobs here. Great jobs. And here's his last shot. And, oh. The kid gets in the way. Silly kid. Ottawa. Anyway.
Two for a lot. That's not good.
It's not good.
No.
It's okay. We're going to try again next time. Hey friends, Matthew here at Equipco TV, rock and roll. So now we're going to get one more round because it's after hours, having a couple drinks. Nothing wrong with that. We're adults here, more or less. And I just want to say, look, I get that I get certain privileges and whatnot, and I appreciate them very, very much so. But if you want to come to a Leafs game instead of me, I highly recommend it. All you got to do, like and share videos on Facebook. Happy to incorporate you into the Equipco family, my friends. We're here to support you, to work with you, and to make you happy any single time. Equipco TV, sales rep for life. Morning, everybody. It is about 6:30 in the morning. Adam and I are headed on our way back to Toronto now. We're going to be doing the old car exchange and getting me home. Right now we're just at a Gananoque. It is pouring down rain, which is sometimes to be expected. When you run these roads, you hit all sorts of weather. It was a great trip in Ottawa this time around. Got a lot accomplished. The Boom Parade of products was a riot. So we're just here calling it and got a little bit of the travel brain.
Thanks for stopping by this episode. We'll see you on our next one.
Cheers, everybody. Woo!